Everybody, how's it going? I am back again. I know, I haven't been around in a while, and here I am. So, part of the decluttering process and going through my makeup and just trying to curate it a little bit better, see what's going on, I am doing the daunting task of going through my eyeshadow palettes and my lipsticks. There's a lot of both. The lipsticks will be easier because some of them are just old and need to go away. Kind of the same with some of the eyeshadow palettes, but you know, basically I'm starting this week round 1 of our makeup or breakup, and I am starting this week off with setting sprays and eyeshadow palettes by BH Cosmetics, which I'll show you in 1 second what I'm focusing on. So just to kind of go over how I'm doing this exactly, the rules for the makeup spray will be as follows. I will be using the same foundation, powder, and primer every single day. So that's the same controlled situation. So for that, I am using the Benefit the Professional Hydrate Primer. This looks like there's nothing left in it. I keep getting stuff out of it, and I should be getting, I have 2 mini ones, so I'm not going to run out. And my Sephora order is coming this week with a larger one. So this will be our primer for the week. The foundation for the week is one of my favorites, and that's why I used it. It tends to last long on me. The IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer. It doesn't quite cover like a foundation, but it covers better than like a BB cream and a CC cream. And like I said, it lasts a while on me, so I figured it'd be good to test the sprays out with this. So that's that. We're using this. And the powder is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Vitamin Mix. My favorite powder. I've gone through countless of these. Got a little pan there, but I mean, I go through a lot of powder. So that's going to be our control. So I actually did find another setting spray to try out that I just kind of stumbled upon. So the 4 that we're going to be focusing on this week, I used one right now. This might be on the chopping block because I hate the way it sprays, which I know sounds ridiculous, but when you're going through stuff and you don't love it, you know. So today I used the Professional Super Setter. I don't like the way this sprays. I used the bigger bottle, and I somehow have a mini size one, and it just, I don't know if you can see it when I spray it, but it's like a little fine mist that sprays down. I just don't like that. So I know that sounds picky, but I have enough setting sprays. So we'll see how this lasts though. So as of now, I'm not sure what we're doing with it. So, and then of course the other 3 are the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, which I talked about, the Tarte Stay Spray, and I just randomly found this on my bureau, the Bare Minerals Dew Mist. So I'm going to be working through those this week. So that's part 1 of our project. Also going to be focusing on mascara for my upper lashes because I use a different one for my lower lashes. So I'm going to go through the ones that I'm going to put to the test this week. My first though, my OG Holy Grail, I hate saying that, favorite mascara of all time is the Stila Huge. This is just the best mascara you will ever find. I don't know why I've bothered buying other mascaras throughout the years, but I've used this regularly for at least 6 years, if not more. Another good alternative one for $5 is the Essence Lash Princess Curl and Volume Mascara. $5. This stuff is great. I also always use, for a primer over my lashes, the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. I've been using this for 100 years. Not really. But I did recently buy the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer, which I will try, but I don't want to open it yet. So I'm working on, again, mascaras this week, but those aren't going anywhere. The ones that I'm going to try this week are ones that I've used. Some I enjoy, some I don't enjoy. This I don't know how it's going to work because it's kind of old, but this was a nice mascara. The Maybelline, the Falsies Lash Lift, this is a really good mascara. And it really is waterproof. It works very well. So I'm going to try that again this week. Uh, this one, the Urban Decay Lash Freak. I loved the sample size that I got. I bought the bigger version, and it is such a wet formula. It takes forever to dry. I cannot stand it. And because it takes forever to dry, my lashes tend to clump. So we'll see how that goes. Now, I just said how much I love this mascara, and I do. But I accidentally a few months ago bought the waterproof version, and I did not like it. But we'll give it a shot again. So this is the same as, this is the huge by Stila, except if you see this a little bit, there's like little ridges or bumps on that side. This is the waterproof version. I don't like the waterproof version that much, so we're gonna try it out again. And then I haven't tried the big one of this. I've tried a sample size, the Too Faced Damn Girl. So that we're gonna try too. I did like this in the sample size, but so we'll give that a shot. So we have a couple of days this week to sample some mascara. The one I'm using today, I am most likely gonna get rid of. My lashes are very long and very straight, and this does nothing to lift the see. It's like they're just like there. They're not doing really. My lashes aren't doing anything. And also, this might sound picky too, but oh, first of all, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara, and the wand. It's one of these. This is actually kind of heavy, which I know again sounds silly, but when you have hand issues and motor issues and things like that, like I'm going through right now, I don't need that in the morning. So, and I don't like the way it looks. So, spoiler alert, this is most likely, we're most likely breaking up. So, in the few products that I've used this morning, I'm most likely breaking up with these two, but not 100% sure. So, all right. Also with round one, I decided, because I really do have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. So, I'm going to break this up by brands. So, this week we're going to focus on BH Cosmetics. So, little spoiler alert here too, not focusing on the eyeshadow palette part. I have a beautiful face palette from them called Glowing in Grease. I love this palette. I've loved it since the day I bought it. A couple of beautiful blushes, highlight, bronzer. I love this palette. This palette's going nowhere. Palette that's most likely going somewhere, because I don't really use highlighters anymore. It's a beautiful palette. I just don't really like highlighters that much. The BH Cosmetics Illuminating in Ireland, which I love Ireland, but I don't think of illuminations when I think of Ireland. But these are very cute, very pretty, but I just don't use highlight enough, and they're not really pigmented, so I could even use them like as eyeshadows or whatever. So that is most likely going to be tossed, even though I'm not focusing on highlight or face palettes yet. Another palette from BH Cosmetics that is going to get tossed, which I had bought from Marshall's when I worked across the street from them, is the Crystal Zodiac. It's a beautiful palette. By any means, this is a beautiful palette, but this thing is huge and clunky. I think it's very pretty, but I just don't reach for it. It's so pretty though. I mean, but it's kind of impractical, and it's very big. So that already is it's just going to be thrown away, or I'll give it away, I'm not sure. So these two are definitely going. So the ones that I'm focusing on this week, so I have one of these little doodads here, and I have another one, and once I use them and move them over, we'll see if we're keeping them or not. First let me show you the look that I used today. It's almost Halloween, so, well, Halloween's tomorrow, so I used a little bit of orange. I started off with Royal Affair by BH Cosmetics, which is one that I really wanted to use a little bit more. Again, got this from Marshall's for $8. So I started off with Rain to get, to set the primer down and have a little base to set the color with. And then I went over my lid and my crease with this one down here called Primrose, not sure exactly how you pronounce that. And then I went back at the very end and just kind of cleaned up here with this Rain color again. So I started with this and I ended with this. And then I used this beautiful shade in the Smitten in Switzerland palette called Matterhorn. This is a beautiful palette. This palette's going nowhere. I can tell you that right now. I just need to use it more. And then I topped it all with, this palette's going nowhere also, the beautiful in Barcelona, the Familia. It's just a, no, that's that one, gorgeous orangey color. This palette's going nowhere either. I just need to use them more. So and then let me show you the two others that aren't going anywhere from BH Cosmetics. The Love in London. It's a very simple, very basic, beautiful palette. I don't even know if I'm going to focus on it at all this week because I've used it a lot. You could see some dips and dents and stuff, and I just know I'm going to keep it, and I love it. So, and the other one that I am definitely keeping from this line is the Moroccan Sunset eyeshadow palette. Again, just beautiful colors, and I mean, this really isn't, I mean, I would probably use this more in the spring and summer, but it's just a beautiful palette. So the two palettes that I'm going to be focusing on mostly, and I like to mix and match my palettes, as you see, like I just said, I just used 3 or 4 different palettes. Oh, and I used another palette. This one's another one that I'm kind of facing on the chopping block. I got this also at Marshall's. BH Cosmetics Sylvia Gani. I used the, nothing fancy, I just used the Unapologetic over here for the eyeliner down below. This is a nice palette too. I'm not saying it's not, but this came broken. Again, it was from TJ Maxx, so it's not, or Marshall. So this highlighter came broken like that. No big deal, but these are the ones that I'm going to be focusing on, these two. You know, they're beautiful palettes. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just, they don't wow me, they don't move me, but I like them, so we'll see how it goes this week. I'm probably gonna do the same look tomorrow for Halloween for work tomorrow, you know, the orange and stuff, so I'm not really gonna count that, but I'm happy with how it came out. So that's this over here, so I'm gonna be focusing on that. I already decluttered 2 shadows that I know I'm not, or the highlight palette and the other eyeshadow palette. And these are the palettes I'm going to be focusing on this week. Again, not so much these first 4 because I know I'm going to keep them, but I like to mix and match palettes. So definitely these are the 2 that we're going to focus on. Focusing on round 1 is going to be these eyeshadow palettes, the setting sprays, and the mascaras. So hopefully I'll remember to come back next week and give you an update. But as of now, some stuff's getting thrown out, so that's a good thing. So thank you for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see how the rest of this goes. And hopefully this inspires you to declutter a little bit and go through your collections or organize or whatever, because I really have to get the stuff organized. I have my stuff scattered everywhere, so hopefully this will make me focus a little bit more and just clean it up a little bit more and, you know, hone it down a little bit. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit like and subscribe down there. Thank you for the follow. Mwah! Love you.